Crypto market, we're back, guys. The crypto market is absolutely fascinating recently. Very technical. I really like what I see, and I'm very excited with the moves that we can find pretty much all across board. Now, the Monero is one of my favorites because it was responding, as I would hope it would do, to that strong support coming from 92.28. Now we've seen price breaking above that 92.28, and then of course we've seen price taking the previous high and starting to turn around. At this point, I was actually quite concerned that price was gonna have a downside leg, just continue this trading range. Obviously, it wasn't a trading range yet, but I could kind of sense the potential here. And we've seen some negative indications coming from other coins when we were cross-analyzing. So I decided that it wasn't safe anymore, and I got out. Right, I took a nice profit on the way up. I closed that position. Now I was waiting. I was waiting to see price coming off to the lower section, and my plan was to pick it up around here when it was starting to when that downside move was starting to accelerate. And at some point, I have to say, I was pretty sure price was breaking that 92.28. Take a look how deep it went. It actually managed to reach 87.93, which means 5 points below that 92.28 key level. But lo and behold, it managed to come all the way back. Take a look. This is quite interesting stuff. Right, it managed to go all the way back and closed right on top. And take a look at the following day also. Another attempt. Price was quite stubborn, but it just didn't have it in it. It just didn't have it in it, and that level, 92.28, was obviously prevailed eventually. And as you can see, price is starting to turn around. So this is pretty strong indication, guys, that the failure to break through 92.28 will probably propel the next bullish move here, right? So at this point, what I did was I got right back in and placed my stop loss level relatively close at 85, right? Because we're gonna use that 92.28 as a protective level, right? We're gonna hide below this one, as it already proved to be a strong support. Now, what I think is more likely at this point is for price to head straight to the top resistance of 101.50, which means that this level could be a secondary target for partial execution on the way up. But I gotta tell you, the potential on the way up here, it's quite staggering, because if we think about it, the next major Fibonacci level is only at 142, right? Which pretty much suggests that potentially speaking, we're looking at about probably more than 50, probably 60, 55% of potential return, which is huge, right? So it should be really interesting to see how things are going to unfold here. I think that's about that for the situation here on the Monero. We're taking back a bullish standpoint, reestablishing a bullish position, starting relatively small because we want to make sure the price can break above 101.50. That's our imminent obstacle. Above that, I don't see anything else that would be interfering with that lovely bullish trend that we've been seeing here over the last few months. All right, guys, that's about that for today. Till next time, be well.